Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good to have your company. Let's have a look at teams for round 10. So, I won't go through every match. I'll just skip over the first one and go straight to this one because I think this is a match to target. Titans have been leaking points to pretty much everyone lately, and the Knights seem to have turned around their form as of last week. So, if you've got any of the Knights backline, then I would advise to play them in your 17 this week because they could be in for a few points. Also, Dylan Lucas, who I don't have in my team, I would like to try and get him in. I don't think I'm going to be able to this week. Even Kai Pearce-Paul, if you've got him, he's a play in your 17 as well this week. On to the next game. So, possibly a similar story. I reckon the Broncos will bounce back and give the Rabbitohs a bit of a spanking. So, if you've got any of the backline from the Broncos in your team, I would encourage you to play them in your 17 because I reckon they'll go quite well. I think we can skip over this game. I've just highlighted this guy here, Jacob Kiraz. 3 tries last week. Not in my team. I'm keen to get him in. So, again, if you're trying to get him into your team, I'd certainly encourage you to do that. Quality player. May play Origin as the only knock on him, but otherwise, he's definitely someone to target. Next match, I think we need to skip over this one. So, Panthers are up in Townsville playing the Cowboys. The only thing I want to point out here is that Thomas Jenkins has been benched. So, he's a popular cheapie. A lot of people are selling. I am not. And the reason I'm not selling is because he made a hundred and something last week, scored at least one try, possibly two. He's not going to lose cash this week, even though he's on the bench. Next week they have the bye, and the week after that is round 12, and you're going to have the likes of Nathan Cleary, Brian Dylan Edwards, probably all of them playing Origin. And so Thomas Jenkins is going to come back into the team, and he's going to be a valuable addition to your team in round 12. And between now and then, he's not going to leak cash. So I would not drop him, and I'd encourage you to keep him in your team, even though he could be a bit of an AE nightmare for this week only. Next match, so again, this one could be a bit of a spanking. Again, if you've got any of the Storm backline, then absolutely play them in your 17 this week. They could be in for a load of points. And that's about it. So last match should be a good game between the Sea Eagles and Sharks. So in terms of my team, how'd we go last week? Not great. So 1416 is not a bad score, but in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't as good as most other people. So the round rank was down at 42,000, and I've dropped down to 22,500 position overall. So, what am I going to do this week? Well, I am going to bring in. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to swap over Brimson and bring in the cheapie from St George, who I actually skipped over. Let's go back and just highlight his name because I've forgotten his name. Where are we? And I've missed the match as well. This guy, King Toya, at halfback. I think he actually plays 5'8". He's at 5'8 in Supercoach, so he's coming in for Brimson for mine. Callan Ponga is going to be my vice captain, and if that goes well, then I'm going to captain Billy Smith because I've got a bit of an issue with my set of wings because I've got him on the bye, him on the bye, him on the bench, and him on the bench. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take him away, bring in Garrick. So I've got 3 decent centre wings, and I don't have a 4th decent centre wing. So if Ponga goes well, I can captain him. And if that doesn't work out, then I will trade out Billy Smith and bring in Jacob Kiraz from the Dogs. And then I'll captain someone else like Payne Haas. So that's what I'm doing this week. I hope that helps you for this week as well. And I will see you again next time. Bye for now.